Okay, I am live. Well, hello everyone and welcome. Thank you for joining me today. So, I am your host, Lou Perica. And whether you're joining me live or catching the replay, I appreciate you being here. And for those of you who may be joining me for the first time, I am a success mindset mentor. And what I do is I help real estate professionals learn how to stop playing small. So many of us is playing small so you can actually live an empowered life. And these trainings in this Facebook group is for growth minded professionals who want to be their best and live their best life. So, again, thank you for joining me today. Today's question: are you a leader or are you a follower? To be an effective leader, you must first be an intelligent follower and learn when to lead and when to follow. And there's nothing wrong with being a follower. You just don't want to stay there too long, okay? But effective leaders, they invest time in improving themselves by being an intelligent follower of other strong leaders. And they learn how to bring the best in their agent. They learn how to, when they study themselves, they understand themselves. When they understand themselves, they're able now to bring the best out of their agents and out of their people. Leaders know how to lead themselves first. I used to be a follower. I definitely was a follower. There were times that I would lead, but for the most part, I looking back, I understand that I was a follower. But I have now taken the time and invested time to study and understand me and develop my inner leadership. So, leaders maintain a good attitude regardless of what is going on the outside. And I bring up attitude all the time. A leader must stay focused on the goal. They must focus on where they're bringing, and I'm going to be using agents for an example. They must focus on where they're going. What is the purpose and the vision and the goal for the company? They cannot be distracted by all outside circumstances and conditions and drama and chatter. So, again, they must have a good attitude, and the attitude of the leader will reflect in the agents or in their people because it trickles down. You don't bring morale and motivation up, that trickles down from the top. So, the problem that I hear with when I speak to individual agents or organizations or teams is that they are trying to keep up morale and motivations. And what happens is agents or teams start to look for another brokerage or for another team. They're looking for change, they're looking for something better or something different. So many times it's not about the splits, the fees, better systems, although these definitely do play a part, but there's something else missing. And typically, great leadership is key. Strong leaders have people following them because they want to follow them. They invest in their agents, their role models, and they inspire others to be better. A leader really has to be a very good communicator, and they need to be able to explain where they're taking the team or the company. And they need to effectively communicate. I just mentioned this: the purpose, the vision, and the goal for the team or the company. Leaders want to make sure that everyone knows and understands the purpose, the vision, and the goal. And are they buying into that vision? See, if you don't have complete buy-in, if there are people that don't understand the purpose of the company or the team, or they don't understand the vision, then they're like an anchor on the team or in the company. Everyone needs to be buying in. It's about cooperation. It's about we are all going here, and everyone contributes. And they also, agents want to feel that their leader can get them to where they want to go. Maybe as an individual agent, are you able to help me get to where I want to go? So here's a quote. It says, the goal of most leaders is to get the people to think highly of them as leaders. But the goal of the exceptional leader is to get the people to think highly of themselves, right? So this is a basic human desire. What I'm talking about today is very basic in leadership, but the human desire is want to feel wanted. You want to feel like you're contributing to something. You want to feel good about yourself. And an effective leader will draw this out of their agents or their people. So again, invest in people. I know a lot of companies, they invest in systems and strategies, and they think this is going to help the agents. And of course it does, but we must look to the agent, understand the agent, get to know the agent, right? And to look for the good in everyone. We want to draw out their potential, their talent, and recognize it and celebrate it. Excuse me. But again, successful leaders develop their own inner leadership first. And this way, when they know how to lead themselves, they're better able to lead others. You must see yourself as a strong, competent leader that others want to follow. And here are some basic attributes out of Think and Grow Rich. I mention it and probably in every training. A good attitude, no matter what. And a good attitude is a composite of your thoughts, your feelings, and your behavior. If you're going to lead someone, you better make sure that you can lead yourself first. And then you're not easily influenced, again, from outside circumstances. You got to know where you're going and what you're doing. Courage. It takes courage to lead people. It takes courage, when someone's saying, oh, they can't do this right, or they're not doing that right, or where are we going? It takes courage to lead people. See, most followers don't have the courage or the guts to stand up. So it takes courage to be a leader. Take self-control. You can't be emotionally falling apart, right? It takes self-control to be a leader. You must have a keen sense of justice, definiteness of decision. This is very important. You want to be able to go to a leader or have a leader that can make a decision and stick to it. So important. Pleasant personality. Who wants to follow someone that has a crappy personality, right? Sympathy and understanding. You must understand what the agents are going through. Willingness to take full responsibility, right? The leader, I forget what president said it, but the buck stops here. In other words, I am responsible for whatever's going on in the company or on the team. I am the one who's responsible. So they take full responsibility. And they have the habit of doing more than what they're paid for. See, a lot of followers of people that are just going along, they will only do something if they get paid more to do it. A leader will go above and beyond. So don't be afraid to follow. Follow the effective leader, and you'll learn to lead, and then soon others will follow you. So remember this as I bring this in. Remember, the energy that you put out will be the energy that comes back to you. All right. So I hope that this helped somebody today. Remember, if you know of someone that you believe that these little trainings or my lives would help them in some way, have them join the Facebook group. We'd love to have them. And I did change the name, and it's Real Estate Professionals Live an Empowered Life with Lou. So if you have any questions about leadership or being a follower, or probably one of my favorite two topics is attitude and self-image, and I'm going to throw in goals. Reach out to me, DM me. I'd be happy to speak with you. In the meantime, I will see you next week, and I thank you very much for joining me. Take care.